Let's start the stream up so we can see where we're at size-wise and volume-wise. Looks like we're good. Does it sound like we're good? Test, test, test. Test, test, test. And it does. So hello, people of the internet. It is I, Soul Dragon, here after a very, very long and tiring week. But I'm back with more Fate Grand Order, where today we will continue the Little Big Tengu event. Thankfully, it doesn't end for quite a while yet, so what I won't get done today, I should likely get done on Monday and Wednesday streams. But no real padding of this needs to be done, because I am so far behind as far as the event goes. So let's just jump right into things here. I don't think I've got anything in the shop I can purchase just yet. Still working on getting the candles there, but that should be here. Yep. So 30 enemies, the Heaven attribute, gets us a new quest. I did also find a guide for the event, so I'm following that here as far as what quests I need to do when. There we go. Oh, and I did get the Tengu mask, so I can level up. I also unlocked the next training quest, but that will be shortly here. There was one more quest I had completion on. What was it? Kichi in the party 10 times. Gets us another candle, and then 15 times. Which we're close on. But the candle is enough to get Jason up to level 4. After Jason, we will be doing the Omni boost. But with Kichi now available to be leveled up, so I will go ahead and do that before I jump in anywhere else. So let's ascend Kichi once more. Make her stronger so that she is more viable to be used in the upcoming quests. Since, you know, it makes sense to utilize her primarily. Ascension? Wait a minute. Right, nothing happens. Alright, and do I have silvers still? I still have silvers. This should be relatively easy. Oh, I said auto-select, thank you. Thank goodness for the double experience, because that makes things a lot faster. And a lot less expensive. Oh right, I forgot to claim these. Get more crowns. Drag and drop. There we go. Log in, log in, log in. And then let's click receive all for more silvers. Yep, inventory full. I'm slowly lowering how many silver embers I've got to claim. Very, very slow process on that, though. But maybe I'll be done with silvers by the time Kichi is all leveled up. Maybe. And there we go. Nice and easy. Kichi is now level 60. Alrighty. Can't go any higher with her. I do have QP enough that I could probably 10-10-10 on other servant skills here. But that is, again, just kind of padding. Plus, I don't think I've got anybody at 999 at the moment here. Just doing a quick scan through here. Yeah, I think everybody is at 666 where they should be for the time being. Except for the servants that are, you know, missing skills, but that's inevitable. Alright, but enough of that. It's time to jump back into the event proper. So, Halloween Training Middle, it says I only need to run this once, defeat 30 pumpkin enemies for mission 13. To get the next one. Which... mission 13... do I even have that unlocked? I don't even have... oh, when a certain quest... Am I missing something? I got the 30 heaven enemies. I got the Kichi in the party that many times. Maybe... oh, I have to run the mission to unlock the mission. Okay. See, I gotta run this mission in order to unlock the mission to complete. It's weird, but it makes sense to a slight degree. Alright, so we've got Kichi here. Party is otherwise set. Actually, I like Scotty being there. And yeah, let's go. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of running of dead nodes for the most part. Quote-unquote dead in this one, but it is what it is. Ooh, elbow pops. I do wonder how far I'm gonna make it in this. Hey, Jason, nice. Just because of the fact that I am incredibly far behind. Come on, game. Register my presses. I am so very far behind in the grand scheme of things with regards to this event. So very far behind, but this week it's just like... I would have started it last week on Friday, but I had a headache, and then of course this week is the week of a quiz, exam, and lab report due, so it was just like, as far as the week goes. And I'm still not done. I technically have one online assignment that is due at midnight, but I mean that leaves me like 5 hours to do it, so that's plenty of time. I'll be fine. I'll totally be fine. I won't forget about it or anything like that. Totally will not forget about the fact that I have an assignment due at midnight, and that I'm pretty sure it's important to do it for the lab report that I have due as well. I'll be fine. I'll be fine, but yeah, I have no idea what I even got on my most recent exam either. It was so painful. Like, last semester, because I'm in anatomy and physiology, and this was A&P 2, last semester it was all multiple choice questions, so, you know, nice and relatively simple, and the professor gave us the material to study beforehand, you know? She gave us an idea of what to expect. This year, we don't get a review day when we ask what's going to be on the test, rather than give us specific topics to study. It's just, we're just told, just study the whole chapter. And then there's 3 essay questions on the thing as well. The test itself was 40 multiple choice, and then 3 essay questions. Each multiple choice question worth 1 point. Essay questions, 10 points apiece. So almost half of the grade is dependent on these essays. I could have gotten I can get possibly a perfect 100% on the frickin' multiple choice thing. And if I bomb the essays, it's not gonna matter. And that, honestly, is just like a big what the fuck. I think I'm allowed to curse. Yeah, this is Fate. I'm allowed to curse in Fate. But yeah, that's just a potential big, massive what the fuck. Why is that gonna be the case? And I'm legitimately nervous here because, like, I can write well enough. I can write legibly, but it's been years since I've had to write so much in such a short time. Like, my hand was cramping after the first paragraph of the first essay, because it has to be a page-long essay as well. That just made it worse. Because I'm trying to moderate how big I'm writing, because there's no lines on these pages. I'm trying to moderate how big I'm writing, making sure I've got everything that needs to be on the prompt in the prompt, and my hand is just cramping after the first paragraph, and then it's after every single line, and I swear my hand was swollen by the end of the freaking exam. Legitimately swollen hand by the end of the exam. That's honestly ridiculous, you know? I mean, I can only hope that she changes her, I guess, tune is the best way to put it, going forwards for the future exams, because this is not gonna be nice. Like, in Anatomy and Physiology 1, I was out within, like, 30 minutes of taking the exam. I was done with the multiple choice questions within the first 20-30 minutes. I spent the next 45 minutes to an hour having to write these exam questions. It was so ridiculous. Oh, well, that's just a small rant over. It's just been building up, honestly. I'm honestly quite annoyed at it all, but there's only so much that can be done, you know? I can't really dropped the course because I need it. And I can't really complain because we've tried complaining and she's not really listened to our complaints. So it's kind of like a just gotta suck it up sort of situation there. I did get that new CE. Turn off those filters. I forgot to claim the Delightful Kamari. I should probably claim that. This is from the New Year's campaign, I believe, featuring both of the Goudas. Higher and higher, passing above even the sky. Smile, kick catastrophe aside, may you all be blessed with the happiest new year. That's a good sentiment. My CE experience, that can stay filtered out. The Sewing a Beloved Doll, though, is new, and it will be very useful. So Sewing a Beloved Doll is an NP strength by 10, buster by 15, and a starting 30% gauge, as well as a 20% increased appearance of things. With each stitch I wish for your health, with each stitch I wish for your fortune. With care and with sincerity, under the warm sun I pray for my child's peace. Sometimes just thinking about that makes me happy. That's a very nice sentiment, honestly. A very nice sentiment. From a very crazy character. So I will claim that one last, just because, yeah. So, 200 Mischievous Sanbai gets us a candle and some poisonous needles. And then... said I have 3, I want to say... 10 missions gets us 100 prisms. And finally, the 30 pumpkin enemies gets us section 3, 2 of 2, a candle, and 5 arrowheads of malice. Nice and easy. And that unlocks complete section 3, as well as defeat 40 pumpkin type enemies, which I've already done, so we will go ahead and claim that real quick here. I was literally right on top of it. Why did I skip past it? 5 eggs of truth and another candle. We are one more candle away from upgrading Jason all the way. But let's begin with Section 3, to Slovakia, Part 2 of 2. We will go ahead and bring Maeve along, but she will not be partaking, as this is Kichi's event, even if she is not going to be doing super effective damage here. I will go ahead and put Sewing a Beloved Doll on, however. And this will have to do. Alright, let's get this party started. My hand still hurts somewhat, so I just grabbed my cold water and it feels good. Hey, Master, we're back. You snap out of it yet? Hello? Still? Where have you been all this time? What have you been doing all this time? It's not as bad as it seemed. Master, what month is it now? No, wait. See? Indeed, that was a most reassuring answer. What are you guys talking about? That barely even qualified. He's obviously still under Halloween spell. Halloween! It's okay, Master. Look around. There's no sign of Elizabeth anywhere. This is an ordinary town that just happens to have a lot of pumpkins out for some reason. Hey, Elizabeth, Japan! It's been a while since we've seen her. We still need to get her as a servant. Puppy, what are you doing here? They're here! But that can't be right. Halloween is a long ways off. I don't know what you're talking about, or what you guys are doing here. But there is one thing I do know, Mash. Halloween is forever. Even death can't keep it down. I know we haven't had a proper Halloween event since the whole Sjet Pyramid Himeji Castle thing. But all that changes this year. In fact, I'd go so far as to say this is going to be the year of Halloween. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, Halloween is going to be the star of all of them. Cut that out, they're called seasonal events for a reason. Gotta love the meta commentary. I would certainly not put it past Lady Elizabeth to attempt such a thing. Alright, maybe I wouldn't go quite that far. Anyway, I wonder why I suddenly started thinking about this. I can't deny October's still a good ways away. Oh well, I can just use this as a head start to begin collecting Halloween power early. Another currency. Never mind that now. Given how much magical energy you have, I'm sure you weren't summoned here for no reason at all. If you know anything about the Mallet of Fortune, I suggest you tell us now. The what now? Mallet of Fortune? Alright, it might not be well known in the West. It's like a hammer. And I still don't know what you're talking about, but I definitely got bopped with something. The next thing I knew, I transformed from my usual sweet self into this Japanese-themed version. I see. Alright then. Elizabeth, here's my next question. Where did the one who hit you run off to? Beats me. Oh, but right before she left, I asked her why she gave me this power, and she said... I'm just conducting a little experiment. Instead of the power, my thanks for your assistance. Use it if there's something you desire. I still have so much to see and so much to do. In fact, now that I think of it, I do have one request. I would like you to buy as much time as you can, impossible though that may be. So there you have it, puppy. You're gonna help me buy some nice mallet booper time. A nice mallet booper some time. I'm not usually one to feel indebted to someone just for putting me up for a night. But when someone says something impossible, I just have to prove them wrong. Now, come on, fight me. Yikes. That other Ushi Wakamura knew exactly what buttons to push. I'll say. She must have figured that asking LL more directly would make Karen and John the deal. Which means we're dealing with someone who knows Chaldea inside and out. What a pain in the ass. That said, I know I can't take you all on by myself, so... Elisa, split? Oh. Oh, Elizabeth, please turn yourself down. It's so bright we can't see a thing. Sorry, can't. A star that shines as bright as me only knows how to move at light speed. It's nice to see you motivated, Liz. I'm Elizabeth Bathory. I'm Elizabeth Bathory Caster. I'm Elizabeth Bathory Brave. Now, let's do this thing. Surround sound Ellie's. Sorry, but we can't help it. After all, we care about it. Our individuality too much. Oh boy. Did they just say individuality? Yeah. Master, let's just kill them and be done with it. Like the great Lord Suna said, always leap before you look and kill before you cut. There you go again. I'd never heard him say anything of the kind. Whatever, let's just get him. Fine by me. When did you get back there? Back here. Well, anyway, I think it's time we go, too. Just imagine what would happen if they started gathering Halloween power, not like this. Every bone in my body told me it'd lead to an autumnal catastrophe like we've never seen before. Let's get him. Right, I know it might be too late, but if there's any chance we can get rid of this Halloween power now, we have to try. So, interesting point of the matter. Does that mean that Elizabeth Japan is the fusion form of base, caster, and brave Liz? I mean, we already know that they can form a giant mech, essentially, if they get too oh boy. They have Halloween powers assembling. What is this? So they have a big damage plus. But I have a very good start here. Start gather rate. That's actually good. And then that one. And said I'm gonna have to do this, but gotta go all in right off the bat. I don't think they have threat to humanity, but it won't hurt to pop it anyways. Alright, and delete. Maybe. I actually need to look up Liz. Japan. And Lizarella. Because I believe Cinderella Liz is the writer, but I thought Elizabeth Japan was right as well. Wow, one turned it, even against a non-advantage enemy. Well done, Kichi. As well as Scotty and Castoria. They definitely, helped out. And that's a lot of mission progress. Chaotic Servants, good. And then just daily missions. Okay. So, Cinderella Liz is a rider class, it looks like. So that must mean that Liz Japan will be something different. You got us. You beat us. We've been defeated. Cut that out last, Ellie. Yeah, so when they merge, they become Japan. I guess it means I still have a lot of Halloween power left to collect. But just remember this, puppy, this fall, I'm gonna put on a Halloween extravaganza that'll make all the others seem like nothing. Let's just stay quiet so it doesn't become a reality. It's kind of mean to Liz, but it's just a meme. I see you're so astonished and ecstatic that you're lost for words, puppy. Okay then, I'm gonna get back to collecting and leave you in bask in anticipation. Later. I need to look up Liz Japan. I really do. So probably the Type Moon wiki, honestly. Looks like Elizabeth has returned to Chaldea. So, fall, huh? Yep, this is not the last we've heard. Master. I'm going on pay leave starting September. Just letting you know. Completely fair. You know, it's completely fair. Yeah. No, I think it's completely fair. All that aside, I wonder what it is I'm planning. Beats me. Well, here's a thought. Shenanigans, ask yourself, what would you do if you got your hands on the Mallet of Fortune? How would you use it, and what would you wish for? Well, I'd be perfect for making my enemies small enough to take all their heads off with a single swing of my sword. That way, we could wipe them all out without taking any casualties ourselves. Why are you laughing at that? Jesus, fighting really all you think about. Shana, oh, this is exactly what I've been talking about. Huh? But I only said that because you told me to, Mentor. Aw. Shana, oh. Yes? Even if you did call me Mentor, I can only take so much impudence. You are not to call me that any longer. I've officially demoted you from student to village idiot after your little theft. If you wish to ever call me Mentor again, you'll have to claw your way back up to the normal student status first. No. Don't you know me? So then, does this mean you're not teaching anyone right now, Mentor? I suppose it does. Then you are no longer one of the greatest sword fighters and teachers to ever live, but simply everyday legendary Kichi Hogan. Yes, I suppose that's true. Why? Is there a problem with that, monk? Oh no, certainly not. I was just thinking it might be harder for you to stand out that way. Interesting manner of taunt. Handout? Handout what? Expression that says, what the hell's the little big guy talking about? We know you're a free-spirited practitioner of Shugendo, Lady Kichihoga, that is all well and good. However, given that heroes from all places and times gather in Chaldea, I worry that it might not be enough to leave a lasting impression. I don't mind myself, of course, but I suspect you would not be very happy with a less attention-grabbing role. To be blunt, being a mentor to young people with promising futures is your life's work. So are you sure you're ready to give up on such a juicy position as mentor to Lord Ushi Wakamaru? Chipo, picked up a hell of a time to defend Shanao. You really are just like the real Benkei. Well, Lady Kiji, does this mean you're ready to resign yourself to being the ordinary Onmyoji next door? Of course, and I still have a student after all. Right. Oh! I guess I got a new teacher. Master Chaldea here. That's who I'm mentoring nowadays. I see great potential in him. Well, thank you. After all, anyone who refuses to give up in the face of humanity's total eradication should make a much better student than Shanao here. Thank you! I try not to give up. I totally would not go to bed screaming at night, in tears. Hush, fool, just play along. I thought young people today, like, we're all about going with the flow. I have a few mentors, really. Indeed, I believe you have mentors in the areas of combat, Buddhism, and Santa, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, so that's what the whole reindeer thing was about earlier. You already had several mentors, really? No, I don't think I like that. Well, that just means having one more shouldn't be a problem. Besides, I bet I'm only the one eccentric enough to have a modern pit kid pour their drinks for them. Alright, my student, let's get back to finding the evil Ushi Wakamaru. Well, I guess I got another teacher. It happens. It definitely happens. Alright, so... she's gone over there. I do have some missions. I can't move on to the next area until I complete mission number 41, which... we'll find out. 20 undead is said mission. We have to kill 18 more, so we got a lot to do with that. Thankfully, the mission we just unlocked, Halloween End, will allow us to do it. Chaotic Servants, little arrowheads, excuse me, Candle, and Mini Jason is completed. Woo! Next we'll start working on the Omni Boost. Alright, so Halloween Training End is the goal here. Let's just jump right into it here, to be honest. And take that, and might not be the most efficient, definitely not gonna 3-turn. I could totally 3-turn this with Melt. You know what? I'm going to do some rearranging here. While Kichi is nice, I think that actually focusing on doing this quickly is not a terrible idea here, just because I do not want to be on this for long, and it does say I need to do this at least 3 times, so let's focus down this. So I need my K-scope, my super scope. There we go. And I'm good here. I sadly cannot swap Mash out, but I can swap out Scotty for Melt. That way she gets the bond boosting, and this should be good. Yes. Alright, this will work. And let's finally switch up our Mystic Coat, because I've been on this Arctic uniform for far too long at this point. What was I working on? So, I have the Royal Brand. Okay, Royal Brand is the next one I'm working on. Royal Brand, then we'll do Atlas, then the Anniversary Blonde. Anniversary Blonde will go quick, but let's work on Royal Brand. This one should also be relatively quick, actually. Quick card for 1 turn, Gather 8 for 1 turn, and sure hits. Okay, not bad. I'm in a nice suit and tie. Let's do this. Delicious drink of water. Hey, we got the Omni Boost. Alright. So the only issue with this is the fact that there is very high chances of having multiple enemies in a single wave. Like this one has 4 enemies, so yeah. Still, Lambda should have enough oomph to push through. Other appearances of Liz. So there's Void Liz from Extella. Liz has Berserker capabilities from Extra CCC. Do that. Halloween is Caster. Saber for Brave. Japan. Okay, so so Liz Japan is technically a rider class. So we have overlapping rider that could end up being changed, since Liz Cinderella is also a rider class. Could very well. Go for the one that has the straight up attack. Oh, come on, do it. You can do it, Castoria. Oh, Castoria, why? Castoria, you were the chosen one. You are supposed to freaking wipe out the scarecrow, not leave it with barely anything. Sadness. Well, at least this one will go quickly. I could probably get away with just doing this. So we will be hit or miss as for how fast this goes. Still went decently fast, though. Still did go decently fast, but not a 3-turn, which, you know, is understandable. That wasn't bad. Floating enemies, earth attributes, heaven attributes, demonic, lots of undeads. We're done. But it does say I need to do this 3 times. Got a bunch of the Kichi quests done as well. So that was the first. 2 more times. Even if it does end up completing multiple things, I think it is one of the different progress things that requires us doing this 3 times. Okay, so I need a Castoria, ideally, here. Though I will be fine with that waiver that I saw. But I'll refresh once or twice just to see if I can't... There we go, there's Castoria. Alright, let's roll. That's number 2. I'm just looking ahead a little bit here as well, and the next node does have 10 things I'm going to have to be doing, so yeah, this is going to be a lot of quote-unquote farming quests on today's stream. It looks like ideally here, maybe I want to get to New York. No, I'm looking ahead here. I really shouldn't be, because that's spoiling myself, but, you know, I also don't want to be doing this forever. So, maybe through the next section and the start of the last, because I should be able to, because... oh, I completely forgot to do the... Wow, I'm brilliant, I swear. I forgot to do this last time. That's why I didn't get as much NP return. Whoopsie. It'll be fine, though. I could do... That. And honestly, it's a good idea not to go any deeper just yet, simply because of the fact that there is 5 enemies. So let's see if we can't generate some NP charge here. Yeah, I kind of guessed that wouldn't happen, but we do have NP, so we should be fine. I need to pay attention to what buttons I'm pressing, though, very clearly. Excuse me. Yeah, like, a lot of the quests towards the end of it all are just clear in order to get rewards, but also make sure you have the maximum encounter rate going. So I think if I have said max encounter rate, I should be fine. And I'm very close to having max encounter rate already. I'm at 70 before, so I essentially just need a couple more. Okay. It's good information to know. Ooh, and we can do this in one. Won't be as potent because I don't have as much boosting power, but we have all the power in the world, so we should be fine. And then just one more run of this. Real nice. 50 floating, earth, heaven, demonic, undead, archer, balanced, Sajet. And I think that's what it is. It's all about getting to the Sajet quest completion point. I want a friend Castoria, ideally here. But push comes to shove, I will of course take a Weva. I should probably set up my support setup for this event too, shouldn't I? Kind of been slacking on that. Kind of been slacking. But again, I've had a very busy week, so I have very valid reasons for my slacking, you know? So yeah, thankfully, life's gonna get a lot easier in the following week. Heck, my ethics class, for some reason, this next week is essentially a dead week, and I don't have any assignments due until the first Sunday of February. Whereas I have been having an assignment due every Wednesday and Sunday, sometimes multiple at that. So it's strange, but it will also be nice to have a little bit of a dead week for one of my classes. Especially since it's the 7-week course as well, which kind of just makes it even stranger, now that I'm really thinking about it out loud, but you know, I think that I'm fine with that. Honestly, the ethics course is not that bad. It's actually kind of fun, I get to start my philosophy muscles, is the best way to really put it. Uh-oh, excuse me. Kind of doubt she's gonna wipe it out, but we'll give it a shot. Third run of this. Yep, just barely failed. Rip. And from here, it's just game, set, match. Wipe them out, melt. My bad. Lambda. Wink, wink. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Was this only that for the currency drop? No. I honestly was not paying attention. So it might have been. Very well might have been. It was. Interesting. But it took me so long to notice. Oh, I swear. I can, I believe, though, because of this, purchase another Sewing a Beloved Doll. Nice. And we can start clearing things. 50 floatings gives us a gunpowder and a Tengu's Light. 60 heavens gets us a Tengu's Light and 5 homunculus babies, and unlocks another mission, which I am decent away from. 40 demonic gets us a Tengu's Light and a mask. That's good. So we can upgrade Kichi once more. 200 Mountain Priest Dumplings gets us 5 arrowheads and a Tengu's Mountain's Light thing, whatever. Oh, we're literally one off. That is hilarious. Let's see. Kichi in party 15 times. Gets another Tengu's Light and prisms. And we got some of these. Nope, not that. This one. So that's 2. Great Dance of Maze at level 2, and now it will be at level 3. I did get the Ascension material for Kichi, so I will go ahead and ascend her one more time here, which will get us another mission completion. Because I did notice that get her to Ascension 3 was one. Nice and easy, quick ascension. Ascension! Huh. I was led to believe that my appearance was going to change. But it isn't. But that won't happen for me. Really? New skills strategies of the 6 secret teachings EX attack. So it's a charisma with an NP gain. That's actually not that bad at all. A dual charisma NP generator. That's actually a pretty useful skill. And I gotta start cleaning silvers again. Boop, boop. We're getting there, though. We're almost out of the silvers. Oh, excuse me. And then we can... When she's done, if I get her done and there's some time in the stream, I might ascend Muramasa, since he is technically the highest on the level up scale. By a fair bit. Which is fine. You know, Muramasa, I wasn't going for him specifically, but I'm not going to say no to him, you know. I've had time to sleep on it, and I know I'm going to need more. There we go, we're finally almost out of the silver stacks. Will it be enough to get us all the way? I think it might just be. Level limit reached, and now you push her skill to a 666. So get that final 6 here. Where does she go? There she be. Should be nice and easy, simple and clean. Honestly, she's not a bad servant. With this, her first skill is selfish. Her third skill is fairly, yeah, so first skill is kind of selfish, but it gives her a bit of survivability. Second skill is targetable. It's not the greatest NP battery, but it does also increase crit star gather rate, which can be very useful for, like, those single target turns. And then her third skill is honestly pretty decent. Okay. There we go. She's all skilled up. She's nearly done there. We just need to fully unlock her, as well as get her that last bit of level, which is literally like one of the Mountain Priest dumplings away. We are one off, which is hilarious. Another Tengu's Light and Mana Prism. And then, lastly, 20 Undead gets the move to the next area quest unlocked. And unlocks the 30 Undead enemies. So we will go ahead and do that first. Because now we have enough. Oh, we are still one short. I'm a liar, I guess. But let's move on to the next area, which will probably unlock some more quests, which will help us out. Where are we? Australia! I don't think we've ever been to Australia. In-game. Or IRL, I guess. I know, I'm revealing my hand. I've never been to Australia. Shouldn't say that kind of stuff, but it's the truth, I can't lie. Well done indeed, Shana-O. You've learned everything I had to teach you about my style of swordplay. Now you may create a style of your very own. What do you mean, style? Oh, right. Japan still doesn't have a strong concept of styles in schools, does it? Well, never mind that. Just do what you think is best. Do what you like, live how you like. But whatever you do, do not be quick to throw your life away. Understood. Then I'm going to use these techniques you taught me to kill them all. What? I'm going to take every one of their heads. I have to do it. It's what's expected of me. Shana-O? Yes? Are you talking about the Tyra clan? I can't answer that, Mentor. Now without making trouble for you. Then I'll put it a different way. Did your mother tell you to do this? No, she didn't. Well, I suppose she did say a few things to me before she left. But this desire to butcher the enemy is mine and mine alone, Mentor. Just look at this. It's a letter from my brother. Would you like to read it, Mentor? Wow, even when she was little, she was a murder machine. Ushi was. It says that in Kamakura. No, that's alright. I'm not interested. Really, Shano, how many times have I told you I have no interest in any matters pertaining to this world? I have no interest in siding with either the Taira or the Genji. I merely took you on as a student. When I say you, Shano, I don't mean you, the child of Genji leader. I mean you, the person. I wouldn't normally concern myself with this sort of thing, but... Please, don't go too far from here, Shano. The place you seek now is sadder, emptier, and more terrible than anyone should have to bear. Don't be ridiculous, Mentor. My sword, my body, even my life itself. I am certainly they only exist so that I may help my brother in the Azuma province. Oh, poor Ushi. Detestable. Loathsome, despicable, abhorrent. I am hatred. I am endless fury. I am undying hellfire. I detest the Genji. I loathe, despise, and abhor them. And you, Yoritomo. You I hate more than anything. I love you so much I can hardly stand it. Ushi? Oh. To think there was someone willing to speak to me. Even as I stand alone in the fires of hatred. Interesting. You're an interesting one, Master of Chaldea. Oh, do we have a vision quest thing there? We do that a lot, don't we? So I have a new student now, huh? Yeah, it's a bit of a spur of the moment, but I still can't believe I took on a new student after all this time. It's been a long time since I took a walk along a beach with one of my students. Well, Master of Chaldea, how do you like walking on the beach with your awesome new mentor? Not like any other walk on the beach you've had, I bet. Aren't you having fun? Yeah, it's hard to feel like we're on a vacation when there's a crisis that needs resolved. Hey, Ushi. Yes, what is it? I know you've always had a screw or two loose. What's the deal with your mentor there? Was she always such a doting parent? Teacher. No, I don't believe she was. She was known far and wide for her harshness. In fact, in all the time I've known her, I don't think I've ever seen her grin like that. Well, you could have fooled me. I've seen some doters in my life, and she's definitely up there with them. Student? Oh, yes? For the last time I wasn't talking to you. Yes? It looks like we're in yet another country, and I'm sure you must be exhausted from this jumping around. Especially seeing as you were just spacing out not too long ago. Yeah, I have a very special talent for, falling asleep no matter what. Oh, then it must have been one of your so-called REM episodes. Exactly, hey! It gets mentioned. I didn't honestly think they would mention it. Maybe you unwittingly forged a connection with some Chaldean heroic spirit master. That's certainly a possibility. In that case, the most likely suspect would seem to be the runaway evil Ushi, aka Lord Ushi's spirit origin. Yeah, that sounds about right, seeing as how this whole thing started with her spirit origin going nuts. See, sounds like being Master of Chaldea is more trouble than I thought. Well then, how about a shoulder rub? Part of being a good teacher is occasionally rewarding your students' good work, you know? What? What did you just say? I've never heard you say so much as the word reward before, let alone actually offer one. And now you're handing them out just like that? No fair, I want a reward too. The only reward I have for foolish students like you is the right to rub my shoulders. Oh, Mentor, there you go with your jokes again. Can't you save those for after you've rubbed my shoulders? Who's joking? Quit playing around already. If you've got time on your hands, how about you spend it looking for information that can actually help us? Oh my, Ku, you're so assertive. Shut up. Ku's right. Ku there is right. Alright, everyone, let's split up and gather all the information we can. Split up, everybody, everywhere. Split up, everybody. Don't lose a hair? I don't know. 20 Centaurs unlocks the next mission. 40 aquatic enemies has been unlocked. 5 Berserkers has been unlocked. 10 Australian quests unlocked. And 30 missions total. So we have to run beginning here 4 times. As well use the golden apples here. And this is a Berserker node here. I may as well just keep with the Lambda Spamda here, to be honest, because, I mean, if it works, it works, you know? And it certainly works. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I can do much better than this. I don't really need the bonus enemies, do I? You know, it won't hurt to do it. Yeah, this will be fine. Excuse me. It might make it a little bit longer, but that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Hey, we got the diversion from Jason right off the bat, and a not very lucky first node. Or first turn here. Savannah Centaurs. As opposed to the other kind of centaurs out there. You know what I'm talking about. The others. The non-centaurs. The mountain centaurs. Forest centaurs. Centaurs. I was about to say, is this another a single currency node, but no. Wow, again, not that lucky. Only one enemy extra. I mean, though that might be the case, I honestly don't know off the top of my head, so... But yeah, this should be nice and simple, especially when I get excellent turns like this. This is fine. Boop, boop.
お別れね。最後の恋を教えてあげる。哀れな惨めな水の鳥。私の影でさよならね。ここでいい波。
This is fine. Mainly because Lambda only had, what, one buff going at the time? And there was another enemy coming around anyway, so you know. It's fine if I take an extra turn here and don't automatically destroy the enemy servants. Yeah, so 3 is pretty much exactly going to be what we need. We already got the Earth ones done. And there's the Dumplings, so we can fully level up Kichi as well. But we will wait until we've gotten all 4 of these, or however many of these run. Yeah, all 4, so 3 more runs, and then we can start claiming the mission rewards. Get Kichi leveled up, which will finish her off, and go from there. That's number 2. I was gonna say maybe I can get away with not using the sort of selection and first skill, but I mean, honestly, Swan Lake should always be used. It's always gonna be up if I pay attention to it. So yeah, no point in that. let's do a little something like... There we go. Because now the next NP will wipe, and we can use both Castoria's second skills more readily. Or rather, with more purpose. Stretch. Sorry, my elbows need popped. Dun-dun-dun. And wipe them out. Slammed up. Release. I can never really settle on what to call it. I just like calling them out because it's short, sweet, and to the point. So that was number 2. We'll also probably get the mischievous Sanbei things done as well through the course of this, I'm imagining. This will be number 3. We'll take Ouroboros. And Jason pretty much just handed us this one on a silver platter. Because now I think I'm never not going to just straight up destroy here. With an NP. Probably don't even need to cast buffs. And a do-do-do. Delicious H2O. Excuse me. Some of that water went down the wrong pipe there. Go for it. And start with this. Hey, J6, welcome to the stream, Happy Things. You got another cool odds shiny. Let me guess. You got a shiny Greninja from the Terror Raid somehow. That I'm pretty sure you can only do one. Or a shiny Tapu Koko from the Pokemon Go raids. Okay. Well, you know, sometimes with your luck, I wouldn't put it past your luck somehow figuring it out.
先に進みましょう。宴会は大勝利の後に取っておきます。
Ah, shiny Spiel. Nice. Okay, so I just need to do this mission one last time here. Use my final bronze apple. The Bapple. Instant shiny seal. Nice. Congrats on the shiny seal. Congrats. Now the question is, did you nickname your shiny little ball of joy?
やりますよ。洗い流しましょう。お別れね。最後に恋を教えてあげる。哀れと惨めの水の鳥。
J6. That disappoints me. That disappoints me. You should always nickname your precious Pokemon.
あっと誇りにかけて。そこです。足を狙います。こちらです。ロック。またクラッシーヒット。
I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in that. I'm not. I'm just messing with you, man. You don't need to nickname if you don't want to nickname. Like, I mean, outside of the nickname-specific evolutions, I don't think I nicknamed anybody in my on my Pokemon Go. So I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I nicknamed the Cosmog as Nebby. So Nebby the Cosmog, and then the nickname-specific evolutions are the only nicknames on my Pokemon Go. So. Oh, you got a shiny Zigzagoon in that too. Nice. Very nice. You don't have Cosmog? Sadness. Tears. Ugh. I mean, I probably could have Solgaleo if I played a bit more actively, but honestly, I drive more often than I don't, so I can't just, like, sit in the passenger seat and gradually accumulate resources and stuff, so I haven't actually sat down and been able to get a proper play out in a while. Sadness at that. Sadness at that. Alright, but let us go ahead. I think I can purchase... Nope, I cannot purchase another Soaring Beloved Doll. And I don't want to purchase the code remover. I can get this code remover. And this code remover, though. There we go. Mission rewards now. So, are you telling me, J6, that you interrupted a poor, innocent Piplup that was just sitting down to eat a tasty meal and captured it? Did you at least let it finish its meal first? Berserkers gives us poisonous needles and a Tengu light. 10 Berserkers is not doable. Oh, well, that's even worse. I hope you let it finish its prayers. Hope it finished saying its prayers. 400 Mysterious Sunbai as Battle Drops gets us 5 Divine Wines and another Tengu's Light. 400 Dumplings gets us another Tengu's Light, as well as the last Great Tengu Mask. And then 20 Centaur Types gets us the new mission. 5 Poisonous Needles, another Tengu's Light. Unlocks 40 Centaur Types. And unlocks the first proper of... unlocks training in Australia. Sure, why not? Do the enhancement. The Omni one is at a 4 now, so just one more candle and it can be 5. But first, let's go ahead and finish leveling up Kichi. Since that will be a master mission, or one of the event missions, which is why she gets priority. Not a bad final ascension. You and I went through a lot together. I like your attitude. There, there. Should I give you a reward? Or not? Do you have anything you want? Lots of things. There are lots of things I want. You know what? Actually, when you get the Hammer of Fortune back, just because I want to see it, can you bop mash with it so that she, grows up to be like, high melt energy, mash and melts, both of them, and Aresh and XA. Yeah, bop all four, and Shelter. I want to see, all of them with that energy. Raikou could actually be useful for something. We just need to steal that energy from her and give it to them so that we can see what happens. First Pat Rat you caught and go was shiny as well. Nice. Ooh, a super. That's a 4 times boost for experience, I think. Because of how things are working for Kichi here. By the way, if you, I don't think my friend code is on the Discord, but if there's ever a master mission, if there is ever a Pokemon Go mission that requires a friend code, a new friend thing, then just ask and I will more than likely give it to you. I can't guarantee I will send you gifts all the time, but actually, I wouldn't send you gifts because that would tell you where I live. Or at least give you a closer vicinity. You almost tricked me there. We got talking about Pokemon Go, and I got thinking, oh, maybe I should offer my friend code for Pokemon Go, but no. If I did that, then, if we ever traded, or I sent you a gift, you would know where I live. Very clever, J6. You almost got me. You almost tricked me into it, but, You were using reverse psychology by talking about Pokemon Go, but not mentioning offering me to add you as a friend on Pokemon Go. You were trying to reverse psychology me there. But you're clever, J6. You're very clever. But I out-clevered your cleveriness. You're clever, but not clever enough to out-clever reduce my reverse cleveringness of your clevering. Yeah, go ahead and just use both the slippers. Caster node. So let's just keep going with Lartoria. I mean, Lartoria would probably be working. I was just looking at Castoria. I said I would need a Castoria. But yeah, go for Castoria and just keep using Lambda here. Oh, yep, this should be fine. Yep, this works. I might believe you a bit. Just a little bit. Oh, by the way, I do plan on probably leveling up Muramasa here soon-ish. So, just save your points for after his leveling so that you can push somebody else up if you would like. Because he will likely be getting leveled up today. Because I don't plan to do the full event today. I hope to at least get through Australia here and maybe start the next node. At the very least. Yeah. That's the current hopes and plans. And then spending the weekend at maximum encounter rate to do all the extras. Summer event Shiny Pikachu. Gosh, you're gonna have to specify because there's a lot of different Shiny Pikachus that are events. There's a lot of Shiny event Pikachu, so you're gonna have to narrow that down a fair bit there, man. Don't really want... Actually, could I afford to? Yeah, I could totally afford to. Summer Palladion again. And again. And again. And again. Do that. And do 2021 one. J6, you understand 2021 summer was a year and a half ago. And my brain is kind of... I'm still honestly a little bit brain fried. Honestly. I had to memorize pretty much most of the endocrine system for an exam yesterday. And my hand still hurts from writing 3 pages of essay in that very same exam. So my brain is a little fried right now, so you're gonna have to be a lot more specific than that, to be honest. Oh right, I don't have that Mystic Code on. That's the first time I actually tried to use the Mystic Code in a while. $98 on an English essay. Nice. Very, very nice. What was the topic about? 30 Sea Fiends has been unlocked, 40 aquatic enemies, 90 heaven attributes, 5 casters, 5 divines, 10 lawful, 10 balances done. 30 missions total is also done. So we need to do this twice more. An essay on extinction. Like, the general idea behind extinction of species, or the extinction of dinosaurs. Extinction is a very broad topic, to be fair. Okay, there you go. You posted an actual link there. Ah, that one. Okay. Now my memories are coming back to me. My memories are flowing back into my brain space. But, did you pick a specific species, or was this just sort of, like... Walk me through your essay. Excuse me, essentially. I wish to hear what is your essay was all about. The subject of extinction of species, okay. How capitalism affects extinction. Oh, extinction. Okay, that's kind of what I was looking for here. What was I doing? Look, how capitalism affects the extinction of species. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What kind of angle did you approach with it? Let's see, do that. You found your first Zorua. Nice. Hey, you know... Terrible Live Ease is completely fine. Kind of bummed because it disguises a Ponyta and you need the Ponyta candies. You get one benefit at the cost of another. Rip.
これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク、ブルーサマーパラビオン。突破します。
だけってのもやりにくいもんだ。
ありがとうございます。皆さんのおかげです。
That should be game set match there, right? No, that was only that was only the second time I did that. Yeah, that was only the second time. I need to do this one more time. Good gracious, I'm a little bit lost. Like I said, my brain's a little scrambled right now. Let's talk about the legal and illegal ways capitalism affects extinction. What are the legal ways, out of curiosity, that you put down? Like, I'm legitimately curious as to, what the legal ways are. Ah, pollution and okay. Interesting. Hang on. Sorry. I've also started taking an antibiotic recently that I don't know if it's mental, you know, mentally I'm thinking it's causing side effects or if it actually is causing me side effects, but just, you know, it's got my stomach. My stomach feels a little upset again. I don't know if it's all in my head or if it is, you know, an actual side effect, you know. I am unsure. But yeah, just because, honestly speaking, underneath my arm has been kind of swollen for the past couple months, really, so it's kind of been not too pleasant. The swelling comes and goes with regards to it, and when it swells, it, like, gets really painful, and the fact that it is freezing cold outside, and I had to shovel snow, it gets worse in the snow. Thank you. But, yeah, the doctor I work for finally, I've been mentioning it to him, and he had me take acetaminophen for, like, a week straight, twice a day, and honestly, that did help out a lot. But the fact that I was out in the snow this past week having to shovel makes it, like, bad. Well, that's the thing. The doctor did take a look at it. It's not cancer, it's likely an infection, because it's underneath the arm. He said it's likely in the lymph nodes that I have underneath there. And some people can honestly have swelling there for years because of how slowly that kind of fluid can move in the body. So, realistically speaking, it's fine. It's just, you know, it hurts when it gets too cold. Like, legitimately, when I first noticed it, I tried putting an ice pack on it. Yeah, when I first felt it there, I put an ice pack on it for a night. And good Lord Almighty, it hurt so bad. Like, it was legitimate pain from it freezing. It felt like my whole arm was just cramping. It was stupendously painful. And that's when I talked to the doctor, and he did look at it. And he said it's likely just an infection, and that putting ice there would cause the lymph nodes to, you know, freeze, essentially, the fluids inside them. Which is why I had that pain there. But honestly, it was doing better before I had to shovel the snow, so I'm very hopeful that it will continue to improve as I, Well, that's the thing. As soon as, like, when I did, after I did put the ice on it, I then proceeded to put heat on it, and that made it feel a lot better. So heat does help. I honestly have a heating pad on right now, just to, you know, help out even further. But it's just another reason why I dislike winter, you know? Just one more reason added into the pile. 40 Aquatic gets us 5 gears and another Tengu's Light. 5 casters get us a Tengu Light and 100 mana prisms. And unlocks the 10 casters. 10 balance gets us 5 gunpowder and another Tengu's Light. 30 missions total gets us the 3-star command code, Mini Ushi Waka, which is 1 star when attacking and remove an attack debuff for yourself, a miniature resembling a certain servant. Actually, it's pretty much a shrunken version of the young Genji warrior. Even in such a state, the valiant sight of her swiftly flying like a swallow over the Gojo Bridge and taking her enemies' heads remains unchanged. Ushi is... honestly, this event has kind of just, been reinforcing the thought process that Ushi is more than a little messed up in the head. Great Dance of the Minis is maxed out. Let's work on Benkei next. You've got 1 Mon prepped for the eventual double battle duel, and that is Murkrow. Interesting choice, Murkrow. 30 Sea Fiends gets us 5 medals and another Tengu's Light, and unlocks the complete Section 4 and 60 Sea Fiend enemies. So, Section 4 to Australia! Oh, more bonking! The bonks are happening, everybody! The bonks are happening! Everybody be wary, the great bonker is here. You won't say much as to why, you don't want to leak your strat. Fair. Very fair. Aw. Lily, Anna has become Gorgon! Iskandar has become Alexander. Oh, I have been this slim in ages. Interesting. Very... there's a lot that could be said with regards to this. There is a lot that could be said with regards to this aging up transformation. Quite a lot. So Sitanai and Ilya. So Ilya is fated to eventually look like Eerie upon growing up. That's okay. The interesting part is the manner of outfit choice, you know. Sitanai on left, Ilya on right. There's a very distinct difference there between the two. In addition to the eyes, it looks like, huh? No way I'm big now. Alloyed to Waver. Gray, what happened to the young King Gilgamesh? She was standing right here a second ago. Right? He left immediately before her spirit resembling Ushi Wakamaru came and bopped you with a mallet. So, Kid Gil does not want to be older Gil. I'm sorry, sir, I had no idea that mallet had such power. I thought she was just playing a silly prank. Maybe she thought she was, but as far as I'm concerned, this goes well beyond a prank. True. 2 Fire Eries! My, that does take me back. Everywhere you turn, there's servants who've been turned bigger or smaller. This is getting a lot worse as it goes on. I see Media's here too. She's bigger now. Crap. All that aside, I wonder what happened to all these Chaldean servants are doing here to begin with. First, we found Lady Jean Alter and Santa Lily and friends, as though it was the most natural thing in the world for them to be there. And now Lady Mash tells us this beach we're on is somewhere in Australia. But also, to be fair, Ilia is technically also part Kiritsugu, so... Isn't that just how minute singularities are? A bunch of her spirits always show up, shenanigans ensue. Honestly, I'd bet for most of them it just feels like some kind of drunken super dream. Talk about a goddamn pain in the ass of a way to dream. Well, this is definitely the stuff of nightmares. It really sucks being shrunken and turned into this, but it can't be easy suddenly being turned into a kid or adult either. Well, never mind that for now. It looks like all these transformations only just happened, so evil Ushiwaka should still be nearby. Come on, the sooner we find her, the sooner we can stop her from doing any more damage. Senpai, I'm sensing seeing a magical energy signal up ahead. It seems to be the Mallet of Fortune activating. Media becomes Lily. What the hell? Gorgon becomes Anna. What happened to me? Alexander becomes Iskandar. Whoa, check out my biceps. This is great. Eerie becomes Sitanai. Okay, so that's interesting. Why, what happened to me? This would never happen to me under normal circumstances. But maybe I just underwent some kind of shrinking spurt. Looks like everyone who was transformed has a counterpart who underwent a similar, but opposite transformation. Well, everyone except you, sir. No surprise, seeing as how there's only one of me. Damn it, why did I have to materialize with this infuriating spirit origin? Oh, is Gray gonna get bopped? Is Gray gonna get bopped and then turn into, like, one of the altars? Oh, this is ridiculous. Can't even tell who's who anymore since nobody looks like they're supposed to. This does seem to be just like the troubled Lady Jean Alter experience, just on a larger scale. Maybe I should keep my distance. I don't want that mallet anywhere near pooping distance of me. Why, scared we'll find out what you look like as an old hag. Come on, Ku, don't look at me like that. Even you can't get away with that. Besides, I'm the eternal queen, the embodiment of beauty itself, right? I'd never get old. If anything, I'm scared of being made younger. I mean, a baby version of me would be absolutely adorable, but that's all I would be, right? Yeah, whatever you say. What's going on over there? Unless... Hey guys, check this out. Yes, what is it? What's this about? Did you figure out a way to turn us back to normal, Alexander? Nope, no idea. Oh, right, of course. But more importantly, I just had a thought. More importantly? Remember how there were big and small versions of us all around the beach? And now thanks to that strange mallet, grown-ups have become kids, and kids have become grown-ups. Pretty cool, right? Well, yes, it's very cool. Not to me, it isn't. I wouldn't mind staying like this myself. Well, I sure as hell would. Now, let's just take it easy, okay? Getting worked up isn't gonna solve anything. So, get to the point, would you? I can understand why you'd find this so entertaining, but you can't just voice every thought that crosses your mind, or we'll be here all day. Go on, spit it out. What is it you want to do? I want to put this body through its paces. Be more specific. I want to fight. Now you're talking. Alexander, Iskandar, sharing one brain cell. No, now you're not talking. Yeah, because I was close. I almost got carried away and said, now you're talking myself. Yes, this was much too close. This is definitely no time for such frivolous antics. No, don't worry. I'm sure those two are only the ones that would be interested in such a... Uh-oh, who else? I know what you mean. I can tell that this spirit origin is even more skilled at magecraft than my own. Honestly, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to see what it can really do. I can also tell I have a stronger magical energy than usual in this body. And I think I might also like to be put through its paces. You are right, that does sound like fun. Besides, it's rare for us to get to experience real observable growth like this. Huh? Is that really how it is for heroic spirits? Yes, it is, though in my case, even before I was a heroic spirit, I was... On second thought, never mind. My point is, now that we're all grown up, we should make the most of it. Oh, this top barely covers anything, and it feels really weird looking exactly like my mother. You both look beautiful, Ilia. I'd love to see what you can do with that body. Eerie is being supportive still. That's eerie, though. Well, in that case, we'll just do our best to impress her, won't we? It's been so long since I've been this small. Everything old feels new again. Am I really the only one here who wants to get back to normal as soon as possible? Like hell you are. I'm right here with you, Master. Give me a hand. I want to calm these servants down so we can figure out what's going on here. You got it, El Malloy. Alright, let's do this. Thank you. I'm counting on you to back me up. I feel like it. Well, you are just too cool. I see, so that's what Celts consider cool. And just what is that supposed to mean, Lord Jason? Don't tell me you've got a thing for Celtic women. Media's looking at me with her Media face. do something already? I'll say this is for you, Jason. You've got guts saying that in front of me. Lord Jason is going pale. No, why is the sheet? We have no time to lose. Let's have at them. Yeah! Oh no, you don't, Mini Ushi. You stay back and provide support. No, come, Master of Chaldea. Yay, we get to partake in fun times. Okay, so... Media, Waver, and Gray are on our side with regards to this. I'll bring Waver along, but he's not going to be used. We'll do this. It's not going to be as effective, but this should be fine. This should be fine. Delicious H2O. Hey, Q actually came to help. When the body feels light, I can go swiftly. This body is strong. So, and then Media Lily also has Magecraft affinity. Okay, this is fine. And just start dancing now. Yeah, we'll be fine. And probably don't even need to go any more buffs. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I have no idea what that phrase even is supposed to mean, by the way. 5 Lancers is at 4, 8 out of 10 casters, 8 out of 10 divines, 9 out of 10 lawfuls, 8 out of 10 goods, 10 out of 10 evils. Alright. We just heard that phrase a lot, but I honestly have no idea what it's supposed to stand for. To Australia, part 2 of 2. This is a writer node. I can probably bring in Kichi for this, actually. Huh? Ow. I mean, whew, I'm finally back to normal. Aw. Gorgon liked being small. Eek. You all heard that right? I did indeed. Yep. I'm not sure. Yeah, honestly, it's surprising that Ushi is the one being the most sensitive. I'm back to normal too, thank goodness. Alright, time for the next group. Let's see, who's up next? Professor Malloy? Where did he go? Oh, Sir said there was nothing he could do against this lineup. So he asked Master and me to handle this fight while he went over to the Elliot group. I don't know what that's all about, but if he's not here, we'll just have to go make do without him. Aw, so the kid isn't here then? Well, that's okay. We're just gonna lay waste everything in our path anyway, right? King of Conquerors? Oh yeah, it's conquering time. I do think I'm a little young for this sort of thing, but if I'm going to walk this path eventually, I may as well get the start now. Absolutely not. A heroic spirit shouldn't even be joking about things like that. Now, we should be sympathetic to the unique situation some young adult heroic spirits are in. They symbolize the possibilities the future holds, even as they themselves lack any future at all. We cannot deny the value in how they perceive the world. If you say so. Shut up, let's fight. Bring it. Very well then, here I come. When will you get through your tiny head that you need to stay back and not rush headlong in a battle? Come on, Master, we better get to it too. Alright, so we'll go ahead and bring Gray along. She's not going to be fighting. This is going to be Kichi's fight. And this is actually a fine lineup. Let's go. Oh, stretch the legs. Iskandar and Alexander.
良きかな良きかな
We got Ben K for even more NP strength. Oh, interesting, interesting. But ultimately, pointless. Because I've got all the power in the world. Especially so when I have even more quick buffing. Double Scotty. Actually, Scotty probably would have been useful here, but it matters not! For we are still gold. Oh gosh. I think Reflector might have crashed. Okay, that NP was so overpowered, that Reflector just could not showcase. 2 out of 5 Riders, 10 out of 10 Divines, and 10 out of 10 Goods. Nice. And the final section is an Alter Ego and a Lancer. We will have to go ahead and bring back Lambda for this. Which is fine. Well, we lost that one. I guess it just goes to show there are no shortcuts with this sort of thing. That body had amazing power, but I wasn't able to make full use of it. How was it for you? Me? Well, I'd say it was more like revisiting a path I've already walked. It was a nice trip down memory lane, but it didn't change anything about how I fight. If anything, I was on pins and needles watching you nearly throw your life away out of sheer recklessness. Ouch, that hurts, but you're not wrong. Alright, only 3 yet remain. Let's go after them. All women, huh? That's right. There's Eri, who looks like Sitanai, Elia, who looks like Fire Eri, and Sitanai, who looks like normal Eri. That sounds awfully confusing. Not at all, Mentor. It's simple. I'll just cut off all their heads, then it won't matter anymore. Will you stop talking about beheading people, especially while you're in that form? The disconnect between your innocent doll-like appearance and your sheer bloodlust is just unsettling. Not to mention, these are our friends, Ushi. Jeez. I understand, Lady Kichi. Indeed, I know just what you mean. Jeez, Ushi, these are our friends. Gotta be more sympathetic to their plight. Look at you here. That'll be a big help. Sir? I can see why they were... Oh. Crown jewels of the Einsburn family. Even with Juliang's power, I'm simply no match for them. Will you help me, Master? I'll do my best, El Malloy. Thank you. Alrighty. We'll bring him along, but he's not going to be getting used. We have our own El Malloy. Simply switch in Lambda, and let's dance. So ideally here, if I can successfully unlock the next area, I won't have to do the next step of the guide, which is 3 quests in the Australia end, and I can just move on to the start of the next area, at which point I'm going to stop fighting and do leveling of Muramasa before calling stream. Oh, that's a glorious boost. Good luck to both of you. Triggers end of turn. I'll try my best. Triggers end of turn. Maybe I'll give it up my all. What is triggering at the end of everybody's turn here? Recover all HP for all allies excluding yourself at the end of each turn. Chance to apply debuff immune and increase attack for yourself. And chance to apply damage cut and increase charge by 1. Yeah, Sitanai needs to go down fast, because that would not be a very nice thing to experience. For damage cut. Go like that. Triple arts buff. It's not bad. Wrong. Ilya goes down. I guess it's a chance-based thing? Okay, good. We're golden. Game, set, match. Section 4 complete. Have an attribute enemies. 10 casters completed. Okay, now is the moment of truth. Will we have enough oomph to get through to the next zone? Wah. Aw, I'm back to normal. There, we did it. Hey, Waver's back. It's about time. See, what a relief. Looks like everyone was restored to their original forms. Way to go, Senpai. Lady Ilia, Lady Satai, Lady Eri. This may sound like a strange question, but did you see a heroic spirit who looked like me? Oh my, you're adorable. Are you some kind of doll? Have you all been shrunken down too, though in a very different way than I was? Well, I couldn't say for sure whether she looked like you or not. But I did see her spirit carrying a small wooden mallet. I did too. Me too. She's not here anymore, though. One moment she was smacking us with that mallet, and the next she'd run off. Then we'll just have to track her down with a needle again, damn it. It's alright, Mentor. I won't let her get away next time. Just you wait, evil Ushi. Soon your head will be mine. Right. Yes, I suppose it will. Sure. Not you two, Master. What's got you all so creeped out? The fact that you have zero hesitations about cutting off your own head? Haven't we been over this? Hesitate? Why would I? My job is to offer the enemy's head to my lord, regardless of who that enemy may be. Even if it's your own head? Of course. Shana. Oh, for the 100th time, this is exactly what I've been talking about. Oh, what's that for? Aw, poor crying Ushi. And we get a quartz. And I do... No, that's probably the end thing. So what is required to get to the next? Mission 19 is required to unlock the next zone. Do I have enough to purchase anything not yet? Can't do it. I'm not cute like Miss Abby. Aww. Abby isn't cute, though. Section 4 gets us another candle, as well as a summoning ticket, and unlocks Mission 19, which is Hermit Crabs. So I am going to have to run Australia End here. Dang it. The Casters gets us a Ghost Lantern and a Tengu Light. Divine gets us Fool's Chains and a Light. And unlocks the 15, which we cannot yet do. Good gets us a Tengu's Light and Rider Gems. Unlocks 15. And then 10 Evils gets us 5 Lancer Gems and a Tengu's Light. Unlocks the 15 Evils. Surprise, surprise there. And any more completed? No. I can boost Benkei once. So cannot purchase that. Not going to purchase that. And I need a lot more in order to start purchasing any of this. So I have to run Australia End thrice here. Just use a golden apple here. Lancer node. Well, I guess that calls for more Lambda time. It's Lambda time. Yeah, this shouldn't be that bad. After this, we'll do the Onward, the next story section, and then we will probably level up Muramasa and then call the stream, since I still have a lab I need to do tonight. Shh, don't tell anybody, though. I forgot to put the support Castoria in the front lines. Darn. Yeah, let's get Waver's boosts out of the way. What? I did not click Castoria! Well, shoot. That's more than a little annoying. Mispress of the buttons. Excuse me. So now we do that. Bit of mispresses the button causes a whole cascade of issues.
これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク、ブルーサマーパラビオン。
Just gotta make sure I'm pressing the right buttons. Gotta do this twice more, so any more mispresses is just gonna cause issues. Oh, Consort Yu Senpai is here. Interesting. Work on deleting her. She'll be fine.
これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク、ブルーサマーパラビオン。ないわよ。それ。見せたくはないんだけど、たまにはこういうのもね。たまにはこういうのもね。
I think I've still got NP. Yeah, I'm good. 6 turns instead of 5. All because of some simple misclicks of the button. I'm ashamed of myself. To be honest, completely and totally ashamed.
あれはいつか見た終わりの星。どれほど遠く汚れても、私は星を探すのです。さあ、幕を開けて、アラウンドカリバーン。 これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク、ブルーサマーパラビオン。
There we go. Easy peasy. Also, this will get me those 200 of those that I need for things. 5 Lancers is done, 10 Lawfuls is done, 11 out of 15 Evil, 8 out of 10 Australia, 200 of the Battle Monakas. Of which I get no bonuses because... And let's go again. Why am I under the caster? Why am I under the Omni? I need the casters exclusively. Here for the Castorias. Specifically, though, I need a support Castoria that is a friend of mine. I need a friend in here. I need a friend in here. There we go. And let's do this proper now to hasten the process. Got the Omni. First wave, I think the first wave is actually never going to have an extra enemy on it. I'm realizing. Interesting.
お別れね。最後に恋を教えてあげる。哀れと惨めの水の鳥。私の棘でさよならね。
Almost had a neck pop there. So close. And... Dun-dun-dun.
これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク、ブルーサマーパラビオン。
And again. 5 turns more likely than not will be all we need.
私の影でさよならね。
And let's save Lambda's special. Do it like this.
もちろん撫で切りがいいかしら。お別れね。最後に恋を教えてあげる。
Excuse me.
水の鳥。私の影で枯れてんじゃないわよ。上から来るたまにはこういうのもね。上から来る
You know, I forget sometimes that you pretty much is a pole dancer with that spear.
あるわけない
It's
じゃん。
kind of hilarious.
クリ
All for Lord Shangyu.
ーン。これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク。ブルーサマーパラビオン。闇まで預かっておきながら。はい、おしまい。キス&クライの用意はできていて。
And that's that one. 9 out of 10 Australia. We will actually get the Australia quest done, which is nice. So just one more quest will do us some good. Then it's just the onward, the start of the next act, then it's level up Muramasa time, and then it'll be stream call. It'll be curtains for the stream. Not really, but you know what I mean. There we go. Infamy will be the last Castoria used.
すぐに終わるから、花束の用意をしておいて。水のうちに準備。
Oh shoot! No!
大掃除と行きましょうか。
Again, a mispress of the button will lead to ruin.
これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク。ブルーサマーパラビオン。
Do it like this. Just gotta be careful with my button presses. I've already screwed up once, I don't need to screw up again.
これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク。ブルーサマーパラビオン。
Gonna start running low on charging resources. That is fine. That is fine.
これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク。ブルーサマーパラビオン。
And we have to do this now. We got a very good turn for Lambda though.
これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク。ブルーサマーパラビオン。じゃないわよ。いいな。メルトストライク。どこを見て。
And we'll be fine.
どこを見て。
As long as they don't, as she doesn't kill Lambda. Good gracious, you. Just, you know, destroying me.
あるわけないじゃない。
But we're good now.
上出来。
Game, set, match.
これでフィニッシュ。あら、あなたたちも一緒。ラストストローク。ブルーサマーパラビオン。 ラストストロークブルーサマーパラビオン。闇まで預かっておきながら不甲斐ない。はいおしまい。キス&クライの用意はできていて。
And that is 30 hermits, 13 out of 15 evil, 10 out of 10 Australia. Australia seemed to have a lot of evil servants in it. Wonder if that means anything. Oh well. So let us first start off. Can I purchase? I can purchase one of the dolls. Very close to the second, but nothing else can be purchased. In progress quest, we skip that for now. 5 out of 5 Lancers gets the candle of 5 poison needles and unlocks the 10 out of 10 Lancers. Surprise, surprise there. Then the 10 out of 10 Lawfuls gets us 5 seeds, and the Tengu's Light unlocks 15 out of 10 Lawfuls. Nope, not right. Stop pressing. I don't even know how I ended up clicking on that. It was like nowhere on the screen when I pressed. Australia 10 times gets us a candle and 100 prisms. 200 Battle Monkas gets us a candle and a gapple. And unlocks 400 Battle Monkas. And last but not least, 30 Hermits gets us the move to the next area mission. And unlocks the 60 Hermit mission. So we will go ahead and move to the next area. Whee! Where to now? A volcano! Relatively small area. Atop the fluffy clouds. To the heavens! Please, Kojo, please bring me those scrolls. I'll never be able to make my wish come true without them. Kojo no Mai. I believe you, Lady Shana'o. Lady Kichi may not understand your position, but I do. The Tyro clan's reign must come to an end. You are right to wish for it. So please, don't worry, Lady Shana'o. I promise I won't let you down. Interesting seduction methods there, Ushi. How dare you, Shana'o? How dare you trick my daughter into stealing the scroll's ultimate techniques? And to make matters worse, you've already read them? What you've done here is unforgivable. Lady Kichi. You're right, Mentor. My actions are inexcusable and I can never hope to make amends. But you also said I learned everything you had to teach me about the sword. Yet you still refuse to show me both the 6 secret teachings or the 3 strategies of Huang Shigan. Why? I have to be useful to my brother someday. I have to. Even if I must turn evil to do so. Silence, Shana'o. Not another word. Detestable. Loathsome, despicable, abhorrent. I am hatred. I am endless fury. I am undying hellfire. I detest the Genji. I loathe, despise, and abhor them. I must kill them all. The Genji must die. The Genji must be massacred, slaughtered, annihilated. And you, Yoritomo, whom I love more than anything. I hate you so much I can hardly stand it. Her brother, of course. Ushi. I don't know if you are Ushi or not, but you both hate and love them, don't you? Now I see. It's you. You are Ushiwaka. No, Yoshitsune's new refuge. Then as I suspected. I'll have to kill you, too. I mean, I think I am technically an honorary Genji clan member, so... Oh, wow! Now, this is truly a breathtaking scene. Well, yeah, we're literally walking on clouds. Of course, the scenery's gotta be impressive. Wait, we're walking on clouds? Damn, this is like something out of a fairy tale. Is it just anything goes now? Are you sure we're okay up here, Master? We're not gonna fall, are we? Always wanted to try something like this. Honestly, yeah, walking on clouds would be awesome. You're a little insane, aren't you? Oh, this is so exciting. Kumi, the clouds together, it's like a dream honeymoon come true. You talking about honeymoons? That's rich. What are you talking about? No heroic spirit could better fill the role of a blushing bride than me, right? What's so funny? Say, student, maybe a little late to ask you this, but how are you with heights? I've seen plenty of stuff. Really? I would never know from looking at you, but you really have gone through a lot, haven't you? Oh, I see Lady Kichi's playing the doting mentor with Master again. There's something moving about that. It's so creepy. Is there no other word you could have chosen? Sunta, you know, that reminds me of something. Didn't you say you studied under Tengu? In fact, I think you even claimed to be one yourself. Way back in Summer 2, or Summer 3, forever proving the canonicity of the summer events. Tengu are a kind of Japanese spirit, right? That's right, they are one of Japan's ancient mystics. In Japan, they're said to live in the mountains, and in China, they're said to embody comets and meteors. And in the Buddhist world, they're said to be monks or Shugen-do practitioners who have fallen into depravity, and they're closely associated with mountains there as well. So are you a Tengu Kichi? Although you didn't introduce yourself as one, did you? Hey Kichi, are you really Ushi Wakamaru's teacher? You're not lying to us, are you? Don't be ridiculous. I show up in the Chronicle of Yoshitsune and everything. Not that the Chronicle covers my story. What's more, I'm told that the legends and folklore surrounding heroic spirits can have major effects on how they manifest. Well, sure, but that doesn't just apply to you and Ushiwaka. That's true for most heroic spirits. The ones who are just like their living counterparts are honestly the exception, I'd say. And that's not getting into even rarer ones who show up at Chaldea while they're still alive. Suffice to say, there are many different kinds of humans and heroic spirits. And heads. Don't forget heads. Cut that out! Hey, she's not wrong. Do you ever shut up? Come on, let's find this other Ushi and her mallet already. Look who said just because we're literally up in the clouds doesn't mean we should be keeping our heads in them. Anyway, I know this is where the needle led us, but where exactly are we, anyway? At least geographically, I'd say it looks like we're back around France. Looks like I'll check your coordinates now, and it seems you're somewhere high above the Mediterranean Sea. Alright, then I guess it's time to go cloud walking, and resume our search for evil Ushiwaka. Come on, let's go. Come and coo. It's wonderful seeing those two get along so well. It never fails to warm my heart. Man, you gotta put actual work into being that dumb. Or are you going for the sarcasm there? I mean, honeymoon up in the clouds? That's gotta be too good to be true. Oh, I can see the sea down below through a gap in the clouds. Seems there are a fair few ships out on the water below as well. Seriously? Now, everyone, you mustn't get carried away. Then again, I suppose these clouds are literally carrying us away as we speak. At any rate, we can't stop looking for evil Ushiwaka now. Come, my student, let's go enjoy a walk on the clouds while we also look for any leads we can find. Roger, roger. Good. And 20 bladed winged enemies has been unlocked. 10 Mediterranean Sea enemies has been unlocked. So that mission is available to us. However, I'm done with the missions portion for today's stream. I think I need to clear off the top contender of the servant rank up list. So, I have plenty of embers stored up. So it's time to do who is on top, but Senji Muramasa. So I need to, first off, how much space do I have? I think I have to do it one at a time, it looks like. I need to withdraw. Oh, first grab that. We need to grab foes here. We'll start with some of our oldest and work our way up. I really do need to get to a point where I can claim 2 sets of foes at the same time, though. So, Muramasa. All of those silver foes to max out the attack.
Oh, thank you.
And then all of the other silver foes to max out HP. When I can do these two, it'll be a double feature, but I need to clear up my inventory a little bit because I'm a little bit oversaturated on golden embers. And there's that one. So HP and attack have been maxed out for Muramasa. Before I go any further down on the level up tree, we are going to boost his first skill up to a 6, since he will be joining that elusive club. So some saber gems for a Tameshi Mono B+. More red saber gems. Some lanterns, that's fine. I'll be able to afford that. Even more lanterns, that's fine. So yeah, we'll be able to afford getting Muramasa up there. That is good to know. And now begins the process. we'll go ahead and start off with all of our silvers, and then work our way up.
Oh.
And I will start using the basic golds. I'm gonna have to be measuring for how I do this. I got a lot of golds in the second archive that I could probably swap around for 5-star golden embers. Because I do want to save those for melt. Alright. So, Muramasa has hit the first level limit. Servant Spirit Origin is like a sword. The more you patiently work on them, the stronger they get. Oh, but I'm not being patient at all here, Muramasa. I'm bum rushing this. First ascension for Muramasa. Complete. What? You've been taking good care of me. So I can't stay looking like some rogue warrior forever. This is how I used to look back when I was building my forge. That was also when I struck out on my own, independent from my master. Well, there you have it. He learned Karmic IA. Ignore invincibility, increase crit strength against enemies with evade or invincible, crit star drop rate, and critical strength for 3 turns. That's actually pretty good, so... yeah, that's actually a pretty damn good skill. Okay. Let's go ahead and boost that sucker up to a 6 as well. We'll be there. Okay. So he's got an Omni card boost, sure hit, or rather ignore invincibility, which is just a better sure hit, with an increased crit strength against them as well, if they do invince. He's not bad. I mean, honestly, Muramasa is known to be a very good servant anyways, so I say not bad. He's a friggin' great servant, but he wasn't a goal to roll for, but he's here, so may as well work him up. Alright. I should be capable of getting him up to maybe 70. Oh, definitely, I think I'll be able to get him to 70 with what I've currently got in inventory right now. That super suck came in at a real good time. Alright, Ascension again. Just some of the octuplet crystals, nice and easy. No change in appearance this time, though. There ain't even time for me to breathe. Are you the type to demand rush orders? I mean, he's not wrong. I wonder if... it'd be funny if that was, like, a specific thing. If you level him up so fast, he has such a line. That'd be hilarious. Another super. Damn, that's lucky. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get him to level 70 with what I've got on hand. Oh!
Thank you.
Aw, thanks. Please keep it coming. Will do. This is gonna take us some Aurora Steel, which I don't have as much other things, but still have plenty. Ascension of Muramasa. Well, yeah, I guess you become important when you're the head of something. I was never satisfied with my work. But as you can see, I blinked and suddenly had apprentices. On top of that, my social standing changed too. I wound up a nobleman of Kuwana. As you can see, my body's a little beat up. But in exchange, my skills have been honed. I'll do my job properly. Flame EX, NP gauge, so battery with flame state, which does NP increase for normal attacks. I'm kind of curious as to how he synergizes with Summer BB, because that, honestly, with that flame buff, that makes me really wonder. Especially if they're on arts skill. Ooh. I might need to look up some team comps for him, honestly. He seems to be a very solid servant, so it might not hurt to look up some team compositions. Okay, so he's at 666. He's not going to go any higher at the moment. Let me do this real quick here. Formation, second archive. I want to take out 19 of the basic embers here. 19, 19. So that we can put away 19 of the 5-star embers in exchange. So I don't know why I did it like that. So we can now put away all of these. So that way I don't accidentally use them. There we go. And back to enhance.
Yeah.
Will he get to 80 with the 89 that we have? Maybe with some super great suck luck? It's possible. It is certainly possible. 74, we have 49 remaining. This will put us down to 69. Or 29. I think I might have it. I think I might get him all the way to 80 with what I've got. This will leave him with 9. Will it be enough, though? It will. Just barely enough. We have 2 remaining now. So now we need to get him all the way up the rest of the way. Okay, so let's ascend first. This is going to cost us 5 of our Twinkling Star Fragments, one of our most scarce resources. But ascension complete. What of you? Come on. This isn't the time to get all nervous. I lived by the sword. Throughout my life, I held this foolish dream of trying to keep others alive using deadly steel. And I thought that stupidity would end with Muramasa. But honestly, humans never seem to learn. I'm a mere arms dealer who lived long ago. So as long as I shame neither you nor my vessel. So long as I missed some words there. Alright, so we need to get up to an even number. Filter out the foes again. So we're at 2, 3, or that's 4, 5, and now we go all the way down, and we need to start taking any more 1 or 2 stacks left. I'm pretty sure I saw a couple in here from my gazing. And if not them, then we'll start taking the 3 stacks. Of course, I might have been hallucinating, seeing a 1 or 2 stack occasionally. Very, very real possibility there. I forgot to claim that as well. Let's claim this. And then at Mount Oi for completing Naraka Mandala. Because I'm lazy. And a procrastinator. Lock it. Buster by 8. Crit resistance. That's a lot to read. Because it keeps going. So I'm not going to read it all here. But it looks like this pictures the aftermath of the battle at Mount Oi, where Kintoki and possibly Suna had to kill people that they had cared for. Good gracious, I'm lazy. Hero of the Endowed, this was from Christmas. 3 crit stars when attacking, recover 200. Stand by at your side and render assistance. That is truly the highest honor a servant can ever offer. Please leave everything to me, Master. I shall give everything I have to fulfilling this noble task. Anything else I missed, game, that you need to point out to me? No? Okay, good. Although I'm now wondering. Let me turn off all of my filters here real quick, because what does it look like at the very bottom? How many days do I have to claim? Okay, it's fine. And now back to the bottom. So we start claiming the 3 stars. I could claim those sightseeing portraits right now, but I'm not too worried about getting those in the immediate moment of time. I'll save those for a more special occasion rather than just now. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that should be plenty there. Yeah, we're at 155. That should be more than enough to get him all the way up. Probably even a little bit more than I need. Especially if I get a super great suck. But hey, if you don't go all in, there's no kill like overkill. Insert other motivational word here. But Muramasa is pretty much done here. Just a little bit more here, and he'll be there. Probably one more bout. And Muramasa is done. The old man is now no longer at the top of the list. That spot now goes to Yu Yu. So it's just going to be a matter of next stream, maybe? Leveling up Yu Yu. But yeah, that was not that bad. I have how many more remaining here? 43. Okay, so that really was not that bad. But yeah, I think this might be where I call tonight's stream here. Something I do want to look at. I saw a bunch of, like, random 5-star embers here. Why is it highlighting Yu Yu? My computer is going slow. Delete the row. I thought I saw a bunch of random 5-star embers, possibly from the Christmas lead-up or something like that. I did. Let me claim these, throw these into my second archive there. I'll leave those 95.5 because, good gracious, that's a lot of them. So just 21 more. Just so that way I can get a good measure of what I need. So, second archive to inventory. So we'll want to take out 21. And then inventory to second archive. All of these golden embers. So now, outside of the big stack of 955, all of our 5-star embers are in our second archive here. Still got a lot of 4 stars as well. So I probably do have enough to get Yu Yu all the way up there, but that can wait until later. So for now, I've been SoulRackDragon. I hope that you have enjoyed today's stream. If you have, please leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There is plenty of content for you all to enjoy. But once again, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.